The INfuse software requires a server component that can be installed either on a Windows device in the cloud or on-premise. Depending on how you want to roll this out, there is essentially a multi-tenant capability here where you go in and create your own organization. So if you're hosting this for multiple customers or multiple partners, each partner can have their own site essentially. On each site, you then also can apply the particular scanner. So in this case, within each organization, I have the worldwide demos organization that I've set up here. You can see this particular scanner is allocated to that particular organization. However, within each organization, you also have groups. So in our particular case, we have a need based on security to have certain proxy information on our experience room here within the Kodak network. However, outside the office, we also support an outside Alaris network, which then removes a lot of that proxy information. So in our particular case, we have this the scanner here, the 513 serial. You'll see when we click on the buttons and the outside the network, this particular scanner is enabled. To create new buttons, you click the Add button here at the top. You enter a name, select the button icon, select the group in which that particular button should show up, and then your basic scanning application settings. So this is dots per DPI, dots per inch, how you want to scan, whether it's multi-feed, whether you want to skip blank pages, color dropout. The actual output in terms of the file format can be PDF, multi-page TIFF, multi-page PDF, JPEG, or any type of image format. We support dynamic barcode extraction right within the core application, as well as what kind of behavior you want to see with the touch panel. The real meat of the application is in our destination here. Out of the box, we get your typical FTP, SFTP, email or scan to email, and scan email to fax, but really and then also the ability to scan to an SMB file share. But the real driver for this application is the INfuse destination service. By selecting that, we then get all the available plugins that are available. Any plugin can be created for INfuse using our API and a JSON REST call. In this particular case, we have our Abby Vantage. Abby is the document AI tool that we fully integrate with, as well as our info input solution, which integrates with AWS, Google, Azure, and of course Abby, as well as our Aaron Next, which is the ID Now ID verification capability. This is where we can literally have a single button press to launch an application into the cloud. So if we look at our particular receipt process here, in our prior example, you can see as we move down to our destination service, we have the Abby Vantage plugin. In this particular case, within Abby Vantage, we have a receipt document process skill that allows us to automatically extract certain information from the receipt or any receipt and then report back to the user. In this particular case, we give the system 45 seconds to return that message back to the touch panel of the INfuse scanner. If it's not available, you can see here, this is the response timeout we would provide.